Greetings, my lovelies. Hello, it's Emmy. Welcome back to another retro edition of You Made What? Today, I'll be making a bologna cake. So big thanks to Hannah for getting in touch with me via Facebook and sending me a reminder of this wonderful retro recipe. This recipe is pretty straightforward. We're going to take our beloved bologna and sculpt ourselves a cake, which can be served as a lovely appetizer. And if you like these kinds of recipes, be sure to check out the playlist, which includes gelatin, molds, and Vienna sausages. All right, let's go ahead and get started. As I mentioned, Hannah sent me a link for a recipe for this video, and I did a little bit more research, and all of the recipes are pretty much the same. We're going to take some cream cheese. I've had this sitting out on the counter for about an hour or so it's nice and soft. And we are going to empty a package and a half, 12 ounces of cream cheese. Nice and soft. Next, we're going to add half a package of ranch salad dressing mix. It's hard to judge half, but a little bit more. That looks about right. Next, I'm going to take a little, yes, my cream cheese wrapper just fell onto the floor. Great. Next, I'm going to take a rubber spatula and mix this all together. So I didn't realize until I moved abroad that ranch is a very American thing. When I lived in Japan, ranch was not to be found anywhere. And I've read it's not readily available in Europe either, which I find interesting because in the US, ranch is everywhere. It's delicious, by the way, if you've never had it. All right, so now that we have our frosting / glue prepared, now we can assemble. What I've done here is I've cut out a piece of cardboard and wrapped it in foil and put it on this little Lazy Susan turntable here, so it'll be easier to frost. And I'm gonna spread a layer on the bottom of this. Open up our bologna. Whoa, I just sprayed bologna juice everywhere. Wow. Smells just like I remember. So now, I just squirted myself in the eye. Gosh, who knew bologna cake making was so dangerous? Now we're going to layer our bologna. Doink. And then it says to put about a teaspoon between each layer. This is already wanting to slide around, so that's tricky. Okay, so far I have one layer of bologna. So I'm going to remove a little bit of the moisture off my sheet of bologna, and maybe that will keep it from sliding a little. And frost away. That does seem to help. Blot. Stick. Blot. Yeah, that definitely helps. So, blot your bologna. All right, I'm gonna do this for all layers. Oh my gosh, my nail polish is the same color as the bologna. That's kind of disgusting. Oh yeah, that's satisfying. Make the turntable work for you. So now that we have 12 layers of bologna, now I'm going to use the remaining cream cheese and cover this entire cake. And I highly recommend using an offset spatula for this. It makes the job so much easier and so much more satisfying. Oh, and a turntable helps too. That looks pretty good. Onto a little plate. Now we're gonna take some cheese in a can and decorate our cake. That's gorgeous, y'all. Look at that. Oh, I'm so happy about that. is lovely, lovely. So happy about that. To make this feel ultimately retro, I'm going to add some pimento stuffed olives to the very top. All right, will you look at this thing of beauty? It is so amazing. I'm so happy about how this turned out. All right, can't wait to cut this open. Ah, look at that! That's amazing! Isn't it beautiful? Look at all those lovely pink layers separated with that cream cheese. Beautiful. I'm gonna grab myself a buttery Ritz cracker and slice myself a piece of this cake. Itadakimasu. You know what? It's kind of great. In a totally overprocessed, decadent kind of way. This is very, very salty. I think I could have used about half as much as I put on that last cracker. Bologna, of course, is very, very salty. And the ranch dressing in there is really salty. I'm glad I only used half a package to that amount of cream cheese, because any more than that I think it would be too heavy. So this is processed food heaven. You've got the very salty, smoky, softly textured bologna that is enrobed in cream cheese that is filled with this very strong ranch dressing flavor. It actually goes really well together. And then you've got the spray cheese for a little additional color and a punch of fake American cheese flavor. But almost most importantly, you've got that really great crunchy, buttery Ritz cracker on the bottom there. That's a really great foil to all of that kind of homogeneous, softly textured stuff that you've got going in the bologna cake. This is great. If you're gonna have a retro party, a Mad Men party, I highly recommend this. This would be perfect. It is stunning. It looks incredible. And for what it is, it doesn't taste that bad either. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. Big thanks again to Hannah for suggesting this and sending me the recipe links. And if you guys have a recipe that you want to see me test out, be sure to send it my way. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, and I shall see you on my next video. Toodaloo, take care, bye. Oh, be sure to check out my bee vlogs too. I've been keeping bees, and I just recently put a new vlog up, so be sure to check that as well. All right, toodaloo, take care, bye. How